Hello, it's me. I'm back. I was told to start the stream early so I could make some jokes at True Copper's expense. So, yeah, we're here for what round? It's meant to be round 12. I'm going to do round 12, innit? I didn't change that. Round 12. I'm so silly, guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. Update that. There we go. But yeah, let me know how you feeling in the chat, guys, and let me know how much you think True Copper is severely autistic. But we're here for hello, Ellie. We're here for Miami round 12 sprint, one shot quali. Love me an advert break. Yeah, whole bozo. That's why you should always subscribe. Yeah, we're here for Miami. Sprint race, so one shot quali, then the sprint, then the main race. What was I going to say? See, you guys heard that twice because I've got my headphones right next to my microphone. Or ad breaker. Remember Tat 2 driver, including your comms, has a quali ban. What? Where's the stash? I literally just shaved it off. Sorry, mate. If I knew how much you loved it, I would have kept it. Favourite stream. Hello, Smoke Cheese, my favourite driver. Let me put my headphones on. That was a very loud. Sending my support. That's all I really need. That's all I really need, Cheese, is your support. If I just streamed to one viewer and it was you, it would make my year. So thank you for your unwavering support. Who's going to subscribe? Someone should. Nightbot's telling you off, Cheese. What is Cheese doing? Yeah, the grid is filling up. Already up to 13 drivers, guys. So no real cars tonight. No constructors, because Codemasters cannot make a good game. Skills just subscribed with Prime. Yeah, subscription from Defo Not Critical Skills 25. You know the first ever sub that Pete had, the first ever sub. But that is your first ever sub, so congrats. His cheeky 1 month from Defo Not Critical Skills. Smoke weed every day. Zealand is still going, by the way. So this man is, as it said, streaming until San Marino wins the Premier League. He's put San Marino in the Premier League. He's done 14 years so far, and they've got a draw. Sounded like so loud tonight. That was just loud. Your room is in subscriber only mode. Fuck's sake. Oh, I can't with this kid. I can't. Where am I? There we go. There we go. Wait, is Sketchy Crib a subscriber as well? Help, I can't mess you. I had a funny joke as well. You can tell us your funny joke, True Cropper. Smoking. Oh my god. There's no way this guy just subscribed. Jesus. Well, thank you for the subscription, Smoking Cheese. Bray, I don't know what you're saying half the time, mate, so I can't understand it. I want to, but I can't. It's a bit weird. I'm just watching myself. So 15 drivers at the moment. Who are we missing? There's no Slinky or Atoll. I think so there's Tony. Tony's there. We've got Tony back. I love vatting to underage boys. Okay. Let's get some love for Tony in the chat, guys. Good to have him back. One of my favourite drivers on the grid, but the man I want to shed the most love on, Red Brazil 0572, here once again, ready to absolutely dominate the field. And speaking of, and one driver with carp in a net. There's plenty of drivers with carp in a net. So yeah, welcome back, Tony. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so 2 shout-outs tonight for Red Brazil, top 5 finish as promised by him, and Sorbet, as he said, for showing up every week. And yeah, I think we got to give a lot of credit to Sorbet. The man has very, very little talent, but he really gives it his all every single week. And as we will have a look at how Sorbet has got on this season, where is he? A P4 finish in Holland. Mate, bring back Holland. Other than that, it's been a very mediocre season from Sorbet. Down in his 13th with 35 points. Jensen is clearly bugging with that kind of comment, so not too sure what I'm going to say to that. Just going to ignore it, pretend it didn't happen. Cheese been timed out by Nightbot. Let's untime him. Oh, I think I've untimed. No, hang on. There you go, mate. I untimed you out. Silly Nightbot. We've got 15 drivers. I thought we just had 16 a second ago. Yeah, as I said, no constructor cars tonight. It is all create your own cars because EA cannot make a good game. They fuck the game. So I'm going to be kind of guessing as to who is driving what car. I'm kind of going off memory quite a bit. From I don't know why Freeman's in a yellow car despite being in a Red Bull. Brian Coy, I cannot remember for the life of me. Oh, it's a Sketchy Crib. Sketchy Crib disconnected. So he'll be back shortly, hopefully. DK is a reserve. Tony in the white car, good to see. Taylor looks like he's in a Mercedes, but he shouldn't be in a Mercedes. Hickman in a grey car. Is that a Haas, maybe? Chetty in the Haas. No, it can't be a Haas. We've got 2 Haas's. Sorbet in the Aston Martin. That is a good colour from you there, Sorbet. Cheese in a black car. Should be in a blue car. Jensen, I can't remember. I'm an Affator, but I in a Afla Livari. Okay. True Copper in a black car. The man who should be in a Mercedes. Red Brazil. I think he drives like a Williams, doesn't he? Deathlink in a blue car. I don't even know what teams everyone's on anymore. I really don't. But there's a few drivers on the grid who have helped me out nicely and have gone in a car that somewhat resembles their cars. Shit stream Nightbot. Why have you put that in the check-in? Like I say. Yeah, True Copper apparently first race about traction control. And if you watch this stream last week, or the week before that, or the last 3 races, where he said, oh, no traction control today, guys. Obviously, the kid just needs to grow up. He keeps saying it. It doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter if you had full brake assist on. You're shit either way. You're going to crash either way. And you can't keep using the same excuse. Just one day, you just got to admit to everyone, you are trash. You are a mid-driver, okay? Just accept it. Oh, Hudson-Odoi just scored. There you go, the Hudson-Odoi score against you. So, like you last game when you still raced, I was, you know, I was not very good last game, but I still had a fair few race wins in Excel and I have something that you don't have in DRL, and that is a race win. So hold Bozo, kill yourself, and yeah, when you tie that noose, make sure it's nice and tight. You've never been good. Getting asked you. It should have 17 drives tonight. Wait for keys apparently. Just eating some rice and peas, guys. Shout out 13 viewers in the chat.
Run.
Right, no one counts a tier 2 title. That doesn't count. We're talking about tier 1 stuff. Right. Let's not be a pagan now. Remember, guys, do not ready up when we get into the lobby. And who has quality bands? Jensen and Chetty. So Jensen and Chetty, do not set a lap. Retire into turn 1. What are we waiting for? Love PD like you do. La la, love PD like you do. Touch PD like you do. Touch PD like you do. But why is Bro just putting random stuff in? Bray, are you... Smelly Minge, okay. Bray, are you English or are you, like, not from England? Mate, can Kuzo hurry the fuck up? Alright, we're about to start. Let's set some parameters for gifted subscriptions today. No. We'll gift a sub if we reach, we're going to lower the bar, 20 viewers, PT podium, Red Brazil podium, and a Brain Core top 5. The podium has to be, the podium in the top 5 has to be in the main race. We'll do one for the sprint. Okay, a true copper podium. A true copper podium for the sprint. That will get a gifted sub as well. Not true copper, just a random person. One less safety car. Under free safety car. Okay, yeah. If we don't get a single safety car, sprint and main race, I'll gift a sub as well. So loads. Oh, God.
In Bexley Heath, born and raised in the kitchen, was where I spent most of my days chillin' out, eatin'
Jesus
burgers,
Christ,
all
skills.
cool and all lurking. Some children outside of the school, when a couple of guys who were up to no good started eating my food in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
What? Okay, well, you have to hope one of the things comes true first. Alright, we're about to load into the lobby, guys. So, let's get to commentating. I finished my dinner, pretty much. Just the last few bits of rice. Yum, yum, yum. And we're about to get started. For a one-shot quality, round, say my name. Smoking cheese. the sex god. Right. True Copper dropped his controller apparently. So, here we go. We'll ride on board True Copper's kind of change between people. True Copper immediately across the line decides to swerve to the right, then back to the left. He's already lost a bit of time. Chetty retires from the session as he was meant to. Good lad. True Copper already going wide through turn 1. What the fuck is this kid doing? Jinsa retires from the session. Good to see. He was meant to. We're not watching True Copper anymore. This is truly abysmal. Let's go to PT Taplin, who is absolutely flying, by the way, through Sector 1. Currently leading the pace. Oh, he loses the back end. Big snap. It's going to cost him a few places, but he's held it together quite nicely. And actually, he's back up into second again. So, not the best first, second, English. Not the best couple of corners from PT Taplin there, but he recovered nicely, and away he goes down the main straight. Smoky Cheese currently leading the pack in P1, Sketchy Crib in P2, and Critical Skills has now taken P3 from PT Taplin. Can PT Taplin give us something to cheer about as PT Taplin fans? Is he going to eat the car? Hopefully not. Back up to P3 goes. Back up to P2 goes PT. Oh, cut him out, breaks himself a bit into the touch cane. Taylor's up in P2. A shock there. Good driving from Taylor so far, but Smoky Cheese is controlling the lap, controlling the pace. PT, foot to the floor, coming down the final straight of the lap. Sketchy Crew in P5, Skills in P2, Taylor in P3, Cheese still leading. Sorbet Taylor retires from the session. PT into the braking zone, hard braking left, loses a bit of time, I think down to P5 goes PT. Cheese still holding on to pole position, will he take it across the line? Cheese takes pole, Taylor in second, Skills in third, Sketchy Crew fourth, PT in fifth. And don't have a setup, honestly, just going to jump off a bridge. This kid is so autistic, man. Tony Toshio Collins return in P6, Hickmoney P7, Ripbrazil in 8th, Deathlink, who was on the pace in the top 5, not sure what happened to him, but dropped down to 9th at some point, Brian Core in 10th, Freeman the last of the time setters in P11, nearly 5 seconds off pace, not sure what happened to him. But that is quite fun complete. Another pole position for Smoking Cheese, and quite comfortable for him in the end, 3/10. And I think PT Taplin will be wondering what he could have done. You know, he lost the rear end, and I wonder how much time it cost him. It would have cost him a couple of attempts. Could he have maybe been fighting for P2? But other than that, good driving from PT. We'd love to see that. And I've already forgotten what the criteria is for possibly gifting subscriptions. But up next, we have the sprint race around Miami. And I think you just got to say, right there, fair play to Smoking Cheese. He was on fire. What a lap. And you can see he is ecstatic in the Twitch chat. Who's this? Who's D? Oh, mate, I fucking hate this. It's because I've got stream mode. Yeah, that's Deathlink. Okay, who fucking readied it up? I dropped my controller and it readied me up. Where is True Copper? Why is the stream so small? What? What do you mean? Oh, no, you're right, Pete. You are right. You are right. There you go. Not too sure what happened there. Still missing a slight bit. Oh. Da-da-da. There you go. How does that look? Let me look at my phone. Is that better? Oh, we're going. Oh, shit! Into turn 1. It's Smoking Cheese. Leads the way. Why did no one tell me? Where's the game volume gone? Oh, fuck me. It's all going wrong, boys. Give me game volume. There we go. There's game volume. PT Taplin up into P3. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to sort that out. Position change. So, PT gaining 2 places off the start. Definitely with a great start. Up 4 places. Red Brazil with a shocker. Down 8 places. And Yellow Flag in Sector 1. And here comes Critical Skills. A man who was so proud of his livery, by the way. Let's have a little look at this. They're going side by side. All the way down the straight. Who's going to take the advantage? Skills is going to have the better run. But Cheese is going to hang it in there. Maybe outbreaks himself. Skills gets the switchback, holding it around the outside still, but I think Cheese has done enough to keep the position. But this has allowed PT to be right on the back of Skillsy. And you can tell just the way Skills is positioning his car, he's going to be getting better runs than Cheese. Oh, a bit of wheel bang in there. And that's going to allow PT to slide through. Up 3 positions is PT Taplin. Here goes PT Taplin. Is he going to go for the move on Smoky Cheese? No, here comes Critical Skills from absolutely nowhere. Is he going to take the lead into the penultimate corner? Braking zone. Yes, he's done it. He gets the move done. Yellow Flag further back. Taylor, who started so well in this race, is down to 14th. Not sure what's happened to him. We've got cars coming into the pit lane. Sketchy Crib is into the lane. Oh, not good for our championship leader at all. Skills, meanwhile, has already... Oh, it's a virtual safety car. Ignore me. Virtual safety car. My bad, guys. My bad. So, I said no safety cars for both races. I will allow virtuals. No proper safety cars. But virtuals are okay. Not too sure why we have a retirement, or why we have a safety car, sorry. We did see Brian Cole retire, but don't know what caused him to retire. And I think we might be about to go green. Will anyone get caught speeding? There we go. Chetty caught speeding, drive-through penalty for him. And that will probably be the end of his sprint, unfortunately for him. And Cheese timed that restart very, very well. And he is all over the back of Critical Skills. And just a bit further back is PT Taplin. And these front runners really got to make the most of this sprint and the start of the feature race. Because Sketchy Crib does not look like he's going to be starting in the top 10. After some kind of collision. Not sure who it was with. But he's going to be disappointed. And coming through now is PT. Having a look on Critical Skills, but cannot get a move done. I'll tell you what, these colours are very similar. Pete has just got a slightly worse green, if you ask me. DK meanwhile getting a move done. Salt Bay Tay is out. We got another virtual safety car. I think Jensen has just committed some kind of terrorism. Breaking into the penultimate corner. Taylor's managed to speed into the pit lane. Salt Bay Tay has left the session. True Copper sped to the pit lane. I think Jihadi Jensen's out again. Ah, boys. But this is a huge, huge lifeline. Oh wait, no it's not. It's only a virtual, ignore me. So, it neutralises the race, but doesn't really do anything for anyone. And I think we're about... Oh, no, I thought we was about to go green. Sketchy Crib, our championship leader, all the way down in 11th place, will most likely not be picking up any points from the sprint. And DK up 10 places. Keys are up 9 places, who joined late on in this session and started at the back of the result. And still this virtual safety car is out. Hopefully we don't see anyone caught out yet again for speeding. And I think we are about to see a restart. Oh, Sketchy Crib lifts off again. Maybe we're not going to see a restart yet. We're just waiting. We're waiting. Hopefully no one's going to pick up a drive through. Don't want to do anything silly. PT is all over the back of Smoking Cheese, by the way. And there we go. DRS is enabled. Green flag racing. And PT flies by Smoking Cheese. He timed that to perfection. Gets the move done. Up into P2. And that is a good restart from PT Taplin. Critical Skills still leading the way meanwhile. And we got a bit of a scrap for the lead. First to fourth separated by about a second and a half. Tony Toastcheck a bit further back. I tell you what, 5th, 6th and 7th, all in their own little races at the moment. Although saying that, Kizo is all over the back of Freeman. He will be looking to get a move done as soon as he can and complete, or continue, his battle through the field. Currently into the points, albeit only 1 point, but 1 point is better than 0 points. Freeman all over the place. True Copper picks up another speeding in the pit lane penalty. It is impressive what this kid is managing to do today. True Copper retires from the session, probably for the best, mate. You are pretty dog shit at this game. And away goes Kizo after getting the move done fairly easily on Freeman, who I think has DRS. He does have DRS. He might even get the move back done. He does. He flies by him. So much more straight line speed, but Kizo's going to fight it. Kizo's going to keep it down the inside. Breaks very late, just about keeps it in the white lines. And Kizo retakes 7th place. But Freeman. Oh, Jensen tags Freeman from behind. And Kizo, what the fuck is going on? Sketchy Crib leaves the session. Sketchy Crib has lagged out of the session. I don't think he'll that too much. I don't think he really cares. Kizo also left the session during that bit of lag. So that promoted Freeman up to 7th. And now Jensen is going to fly by for 7th place. A man who most likely committed a piece of terrorism a few laps ago, which caused a virtual safety car. I think he gets tagged from Freeman in the back there. And this is one hell of a scrap for P7. Jensen and Freeman really going toe to toe. Sorbete rejoins the session again, but he is out of the race. So we will not be seeing Sorbete race again in the sprint. Hopefully we'll see him back in the feature though. So a huge scrap was going on for 7th, but I think that scrap is over. Freeman has lost a shit ton of time. What is this kid doing? Kizo now, despite being an AI, it looks like he's going to get a move done on Freeman. He has. That is quite embarrassing. Yeah, I don't think you can really recover from that. Let's go to the front pack though. And here comes Smoking Cheese round the outside of PT. He's going to cut to the inside of Skillsy. I think he might get the move done, you know. He has got the move done. Is PT going to follow him through? Skills holding it around the outside. PT backs out. Sketchy Crew back in the lobby. Peter's got his nose in. Down the inside through the long right. And they're going side by side into the chicane. Skillsy giving him absolutely no room. And Cheese, what is he doing? Oh my fucking god. These guys cannot drive to save their lives. I think Pete's got the move done because of how Cheese got an exit out of that chicane. But now, here comes Pete. Not much ERS in his car. But Skills is going to split the water, send it like a prime Moses. And he's up into P1 again. Leads the race. Here comes Deathlink though. Can he get in the scrap for a podium position? He wants P2 off of PT Taplin. But Pete might gobble him up just like he does with all his food. Deathlink switches to the inside. Can he outbrake PT into the first corner? He can. I don't know if he got tagged or if he lost the rear end there. But he goes sideways. Recovers nicely though. And he will hold on to P4 and stay within the DRS window. It didn't look like he got tagged. But he definitely lost the rear end into turn 1 there. Kizo back into the lobby again. As Cheese, meanwhile, is trying to send it on PT, but PT's having none of it. And PT will have DRS on critical skills up ahead, but Cheese is an absolute rocket ship down the straight, going 10 miles per hour quicker than PT. Pete just seems to have no straight line speed at all compared to the others. And still, Deathlink and PT going side by side. I think PT may have got... No, he hasn't. He didn't get the move back. So Deathlink up into P3 now. Skills misses his breaking point completely. Let's go Deathlink to hit the switchback of dreams on him. And Deathlink now up into P2. The problem is, he's not going to have DRS on Smoky Cheese. Oh, sorry, not Smoky Cheese, sorry. Critical Skills is in P1. Smoky Cheese is in P3. But here comes Smoky Cheese with the help of DRS. Should fly by Deathlink. He does. Cuts to the inside. Gets the move done well before the breaking point. Deathlink's going to fight it round the outside though. I don't think he's got enough grip. DK meanwhile closing up on Tony Toes check. And he will get the move done with the help of DRS unless Tony can hit a switchback on him. I don't think he can. May be able to get him back into turn 1 though. Deathlink and PT still going side by side meanwhile. And PT's going to go for the move round the outside. Deathlink concedes the position. Yellow flag in sector 1. Oh, it's DK. It's DK. Don't know what happened to him. Him and Tony must have came together. That is a real shame. And oh god, away goes PT. Where's Pete going? He recovers. Jesus Christ. Skills is just taking this opportunity to drive away. And he's now losing the rear ends. People just cannot seem to keep their car going in the same direction. Sketchy Crib, our championship leader, meanwhile, up into P9. A decent recovery from him, and he may feel like he can get up to like 6th at this rate. But here goes Smoking Cheese on Definitely leaving him no space on the inside. But Cheese keeps his nose in there anyway, and just about squeezes through. Definitely going to fight him back around the outside. I think Definitely might hold it here. Cheese looks like he's really struggling for grip. I'm not sure if he has damage somewhere, but Cheese holds the position into the chicanes now. And now Definitely going to go around the outside. Oh, they touch! They're tagging each other. This is costing them so much time. And oh my god, they're now just smashing into one another. Imperial Howard just went live on Twitch. God, I wish I was watching that instead of this right now. Side by side, Cheese and Peter Taplin for what is like the 50th time in this race. Definitely going to hit the switch back on the pair of them. Can he get the grip on the exit? I think he might be able to. These three, just constant wheel banging. Definitely gets through once again. Will Cheese try and dive it down the inside? No, he won't. But PT Taplin will. PT into 3rd now. Definitely into 2nd. And Smoking Cheese into 4th. This is a monumental scrap now. Smoking Cheese. Sorry, not Smoking Cheese. Sketchy Crib, Freeman and Kizo meanwhile battling away for P6. And Sketchy Crib gets the move done on Freeman. This has been one hell of a recovery drive from Sketchy Crib. But I tell you what, Critical Skills is probably looking in his rearview mirror thinking, oh no! Oh, Skills has done it! Skills has hit us with the Sketchy Crib comment. Sketchy Crib, the man who started this off with the good race this IMO. But now Critical Skills has returned the favour. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Tony Toastchecker is out of the session. Not sure what happened to him. Too late for any kind of safety car. But Skills has taken a leaf out of Sketchy Crib's book and typed in the Twitch chat whilst leading this race ever so comfortably. And we still have this huge scrap going on and on for P2 between PT Taplin, Smoking Cheese and Deathlink as we approach the penultimate lap of this race. Skillsy leading the way very comfortably, 7 seconds up ahead. PT in 2nd, Cheese in 3rd and Deathlink up in 4th. Jensen in 5th place, up 9 positions from his original 14th place on the grid. Smoking Cheese going to get the move down PT. PT is going to lose another place to Deathlink unless he fights it around the outside into the penultimate corner. Deathlink actually having a look on the inside of Smoking Cheese. Cheese, not sure if he got tagged, but it's spun, half spun round the corner from Smoking Cheese, and that cost him 2 positions. Cheese now down into 4th, Deathlink up at 2nd, and now can he bolt? Can he break the 1 second window? Cheese is going to get the move done again on PT Taplin. 9 tenths is the gap. Cheese is all over the place. He's getting caught on the curbs, and oh my god, I think Deathlink may take this chance to escape and secure himself a P2 finish. So now it could be a fight between Cheese and PT for a P3 finish. Cheese again loses the rear end. He is fighting that car like Brad was fighting that cancer in the hospital. But will he succeed? I don't think he will. I think he's going to do a Brad Lowry on us. Oh, he's all over the place. Oh my god, I do not believe it. This kid is really struggling. Not sure what's happened to him. But now Jensen is only 1.5 seconds behind him. Sketchy Crib meanwhile up into P6. Kizo is right behind him on his gearbox though. Kizo looks like he's going to get the move done into the left-hander, using that help of DRS to pull up alongside him. Gets the front wing ahead, gets ahead of him, and up into P6 goes Kizo. Let's go back to Smoking Cheese though. Is he still struggling? He looks like he's still struggling loads. PT has actually managed to catch back up to Deathlink. So Pete is not done with Deathlink. Pete still thinks he can get a P2 finish in this race. But for now, he'll have to settle for 3rd. Jensen closing on Smoking Cheese. Cheese, a man who was fighting for the lead of the race at some point, now could find himself outside the top 7 if this last lap does not go the way he wants it to. PT still 7 tenths behind Deathlink as we go on to the final lap. Critical Skills should be the easiest race win of his life as he takes a 2nd sprint race win in the space of 24 hours. Jensen, meanwhile, just 5 tenths behind Smoking Cheese. Can Sketchy Crib and Kizo catch this 2 second gap and put some pressure on Jensen and Smoking Cheese? Sorry. Kizo, meanwhile, gets the move done on Sketchy Crib. He came from nowhere. P6 for Kizo. And Sketchy Crib is lagged out again. Oh, that's such a shame. It's probably going to be P7 for Sketchy Crib. Taylor's out of the race. Taylor is out on the final lap. He's binned his car. Real shame for him. But let's go to PT. Can he catch and can he pass Deathlink? DRS will be open. Will he save his battery for the final straight, or does he go for the move now? He doesn't look like he's really that bothered about making the move stick as of yet. No, he's not. He's happy to sit in behind and wait. So this final straight is where we will decide who gets P2. I think Cheese has managed to repel the late attack from Jensen. Kizo, though, could steal P5 from Jensen and make it 12 positions gained in the space of 12 laps. Jensen, meanwhile, will be hoping for a P5 finish. He's right there. He can see Cheese. In fact, he may get DRS off of Cheese, which would be huge in helping him defend from Kizo. He will get DRS. Will it be enough? Hickman, meanwhile, gets the move done on DK. Let's go to PT. I don't think he's got enough left in him. He doesn't. He's not going to get the move done. Let's have a look at Jensen and Kizo. Again, don't think they're going to get enough done. Sketchy Crib rejoins the lobby. Bit late, though. Kizo sends it from a mile away. Oh, my God. What the fuck happened there? Smoky Cheese is still struggling, though. Is Jensen going to get him out to the line? No, he doesn't. Jesus Christ. Oh. Where the fuck did Kizo come from there? He just absolutely sent it. Final race standings. Critical Skills with a very comfortable sprint race win. Deflin takes P2. PT Taplin completes the podium. Cheese with a disappointing 4th. Jensen almost pipped him to the line. 900 behind him 5th. Kizo in 6th. Sketchy Crib, a man who had so many connection issues in that lobby. Someone has to be Jamesy. Sketch Crib finishing in a respectable P7. Kizo with driver of the day. I think that was a fantastic drive from Kizo. What was it, up 11 places? And Freeman in 8th. Our final point scorer. Represel 9th. Hickman 10th. DK in 11th. And Chetty, our last classified runner, in 12th. Taylor was in 13th. Tony Toshek might go in 14th. True Copper in 15th. The man who I think has left the lobby. He's given up with his life. Good to see. Salt Bay takes 16th. And Brian Core, P17. Again, a man who I think has quit the lobby because he is severely down bad. What a race, though. What a race. That was real nail-biting stuff. Skills saw his chance and he took it. He saw that he had a bit of time, a bit of space, and he got his head down, and with all that fighting, he made the gap, and he drove off and we never saw him again. So a good drive from Skillsy Wilsey as he looks to be an early contender for driver of the day. Thanks for that battering, lads. But I think there was a lot of on the edge stuff there from Deflin, from Cheese, from PT, but I think it was all respectable. As Salt Bay tackles Jensen an idiot, and we did think there was some kind of incident between Salt Bay Tate and Jensen into the penultimate corner, but we'll have to see. A potential ticket maybe getting submitted, just like Blue. Hope you're proud of that one, Skills. You make me sick. So we are still on, guys, for the gifted sub. There was not a safety car in that race. I can't remember what I said the criteria was for the sprint. I know I said a PT podium, but that was for the main race. That is the dog. You make me sick. I hope. You make me sick. Look at him. Look at his cute little face. Look. Ugly dog. You're ugly. But, and there's me and the dog. Glad he died. You know what? I would gladly give your life 5 million times to bring him back for like 10 seconds. And I'm going to keep them in here. So whenever I'm about to slit my wrists, I can do it with Blue in mind. So I can think about the kind of suffering he endured whilst going through those severe seizures they had. The dog even makes you look attractive. Well, that's because I am pretty sexy, mate. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Brad Lowry, blue. Don't laugh at that. That's not funny. You guys make me sick. Yeah, hold. Hold that, bozos. If someone gets 5 mil channel points, can Bluey be the new commentator? Probably not, because first of all he's a dog and second of all he's dead. So let's not see how that would work. I'm now happy enough to untime out skills and PT. Untime out. You can be a mod again. Untime out PT. You can be a mod again. P5 and breaking me because some dummy put me in the wall. I'm not replying to that. Are we starting yet? We're about to start any second. Oh, there we go. So, leading the way will be Critical Skills. Can he hold the lead into turn 1? It's 5 red lights. And away we go for the main race this weekend. Definitely looks like he got off to a pretty good start. And just flicking to the right. I think Skills has done enough to hold the lead into turn 1. Definitely holding it down the inside, but Skills has the outside line. But Definitely still holding it on the inside. And I think he's done enough actually to take the lead of the race away. From Critical Skills. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Tony's out of the race. Hickman's out of the race. Safety car is out. No surprises there whatsoever. And yeah. Is anyone surprised? No. Just, yeah, not too much to really say about that. Our top 7 unchanged, other than Deathlink and Skills. Trading places. So Deathlink leading a DRL race, possibly for the first time in his career. Cannot remember what happened in Austria last week, I really can't. So that's already one thing off the table for a possible gift sub. But we do still have PT in a P3. So if he gets a podium, it's a gifted sub, guys. Or if we get to 20 viewers. Oh, we're on 10. No, we're nowhere near. Now we're just going to sit here and watch these drivers drive around. And whilst we wait, I'm going to watch how browse. Maybe Hal's not live. I thought Hal was live. Let's go in this game. Oh, 1-1 still. Burnley just got a man sent off. Maybe it wasn't Hal that went live. Sorry guys, I know you care a lot about this. Yeah, see if he's going live. Oh wait, I don't follow him. Maybe why. Yeah, we're not really missing much, guys. Just behind the safety car. Brian Court has actually managed to pick a speeding penalty. Fuck, I hate that. How do you... How do you pick up... Oh, it just... I don't know, guys. I don't know. Brian Court's left the session. He's retired from the session as well. Must have done that in the pit lane. Safety car will not be in this lap. Which is a shame because... Oh, it might come in. No, it won't, will it? No, we'll have to wait another lap. We'll have to see her and pretend to care about a safety car driving around for another lap. Great stuff. Driving round the track. Not very fast because the safety car is out. DNF due to Imnet. I love Imnet, says Pete. Of course you do, Pete. You fat fuck. Oh, he's doing a VOD review at the finals, guys. I'm going to watch that whilst we sit here behind the safety car. Quick check on the Forest game. I assume it's ended 1-0. It did end 1-0. It's not terrible. I mean, it's a good point. Wait, is it a good point for Forest? Yeah. It's a good point for Burnley, I'd say. Puts them up into 19th still. Who's going down? Oh, he goes away still at the start. Right, like quickly, who's going down here? I think probably all these teams are fine. I think we are literally just looking at this bottom six. I know we've only played 5 games, but I think Wolves will be fine, you know. After having watched them play, I think they'll be fine. I think Everton will be fine as well, which is controversial. I think Luton, it might just be the 3 promoted teams, you know. Anyway, we're about to get racing again. Safety car is coming in this lap. And Deathlink will be leading the restart. The man who took the lead of the race from Skills on the opening lap. On the softer compound tyre, so made the tyres work. But now can he pull a gap? Cheese and Jensen also on softs. Deathlink leading it nice and late for this restart. Exit the final corner and away he goes. Not the best restart from him. Skills was not caught napping by him at all. Only 2 tenths behind coming into turn 1. Pete, meanwhile, is dreadful and is already 7 tenths behind Critical Skills. Watch out for Kizo and Sketchy Crib. These two really want to make their way through the field, but they're fighting one another so hard that they're going to struggle to make progress unless they maybe come to some kind of mutual agreement. Yellow flag in sector 1 meanwhile, as I think it's Taylor and Freeman both spinning around. Not too sure what happened there. And also on the left hand side, Saltway Tay getting a bit out of shape. Not sure if he maybe just lost his rear end or there could have been contact. Skills meanwhile keeping a nice solid gap to Deathlink as he pulls him in actually down this straight. Sketchy Crib gets past Kizo down the straight meanwhile. A 1.4 second gap to Jensen due to the fighting between Kizo and Sketchy Crib. And I think between them, they need to just stop the fighting and make sure they don't lose sight of this top 5. Otherwise, it will not be a great night for them. And as you can see, just Sketchy Crib reels Jensen in, well, a 10th or so. But off Jensen goes. Actually, he's getting a move down on Smoking Cheese. Up into P4 goes Jensen. Good overtake. No DRS needed. And yeah, Jensen takes P4. Kizo, meanwhile, sits behind Sketchy Crib for another lap. Bit of snap oversteer, actually, from Kizo on the exit of the penultimate corner. But that overtake from Jensen allowed Sketchy Crib into the 1 second window of Smoking Cheese. Now, can Kizo make sure he stays in the 1 second window of Sketchy Crib? If he does, we're going to have first to 7th, all in the DRS of one another. So, where will we see the first gap form? I think we may see a gap form between 3rd and 4th. But you never know, Jensen may be able to keep the pace. This is going to be our last lap before DRS gets activated. Oh, actually, Skills has actually lost touch with Deathlink. Didn't see that coming. Deathlink has managed to drive away from Skills. But I think it is possibly due to Skills having a much lower wing. He seems to lose a lot of time through Sector 1 especially, but then down the straight, he is absolutely rapid. And I remember when I did a league race around here, on presets only, around setup 5, I even damaged my wing halfway through, and through Sector 1 I was fucking dreadful, could not turn the car. But down the straights, absolutely rapid. It was sexual. So no real battle going on here, no wheel-to-wheel stuff, but I think something is brewing. Something is in the works. 3 tenths behind is Kizo from Sketchy Crib. Red Brazil, not too far behind DK, 7 tenths. DRS will come into effect this lap. Smoke Cheese has actually lost touch with Jensen. I'm not too sure how that has happened. When I last saw, there was quite comfortably in the window of him, but he's not anymore. 1.2 is the gap. And now Sketchy Crib may decide that he can't wait behind Smoky Cheese any longer. But no, he's going to have to remain patient, at least through Sector 1. And Cheese, I'm not too sure what's happened to him, but it just looks like he's struggling. He started to struggle quite badly during the sprint, and he's getting the same problem. In the feature race, Sorbet into the pit lane for a set of fresh hards, by the way. Chetty also stopped for a fresh set of softs, and Taylor, fresh set of hards, onto his car. Now does Sketchy Crib complete the move down this long DRS straight? He's reeling him in already. This is what I don't get about Smoking Cheese. He hasn't really got much straight line speed, and it doesn't look like he's got much cornering speed either. So where on earth is his car actually good at? And Sketchy Crib really trying to give Smoky Cheese a squeeze, but Cheese, nice and brave, on the brakes, holds it together. Yellow flag further back. I think that was Taylor and Salt Bay Tay, but they got going again. So no problems there, no possible safety car. But Sketchy Crib all over the back of Smoking Cheese now, and he may look to get the move done. He's got out of the help of DRS. Cheese will have no DRS to defend. Cheese weaving on the straight, trying to break the toe. Here comes Sketchy Crib, needs to get the move done down here. Deathlink meanwhile loses out to Critical Skills. Skills finally gets past for P1. Sketchy Crib up into P5. Maybe outbreaks himself just a bit. Kizo is actually gathering a look on Smoking Cheese now, but I don't think he's got the traction to beat him out of that corner, and Kizo will have to settle for P7 for now anyway. DRS open for Cheese and Kizo. Sketchy Crib will hold on to P5 for now. Kizo massively outbreaks Cheese, but breaks himself too much and will not take P6. We'll have to settle for 7th for another lap. Deathlink hugging the gearbox of Critical Skills through Sector 1. You can just see he has so much more grip, whether that be because of wing, like what wing he's running, or due to the tyre advantage. Not too sure. But PT doing a really good job actually on his hard tyres, maintaining a respectable gap to this duo, and he will have DRS down the straight, as will Deathlink. Will Deathlink look to take the lead back from Critical Skills? A the DRS into effect it goes, and yes, gets the lead, but will Skills try fight it? Deathlink breaks very late, but I think he's done enough to hold the position. Smoking Cheese actually gets the move down on Sketchy Crib. Sketchy Crib trying to hold it down the inside, but I think Cheese is going to have he's got the line into the chicane. Oh, bit of wheel banging though, and that's going to cost him time to Jensen. Jensen, who's in a bit of his own world right now. 2nd and a half to 3rd, but 2 seconds back to 4th. But Cheese managed to take P5 back from Sketchy Crib. But here comes Sketchy Crib. With the help of DRS, he's going to fly back past. Deathlink, meanwhile, loses first 2 critical skills once again, but takes it back again on the switchback. And Deathlink holds on to the lead of the race. Kizo, meanwhile, gets past Smoky Cheese. No, he doesn't. Oh no, they touch! They touch! Oh no, Cheese is round. He's got no wing either. Can he make it into the pit lane? Oh, safety car is out. Safety car is out as a result. He doesn't come into the lane. I'm fairly sure he's got no wing. But he decides not to pit it. And Cheese, a man who was running in P5 not too long ago, down in P9, and he's going to drop significantly. Freeman takes this chance to get off of those medium tyres. He's going to box out, shooting for a set of hards. Will it be hards? I don't know, the game's quite far away. I think it's hards. Yes, it is hards. Do we think I can still race? No, you can't race, mate. You're trash. Well, you're in 10th somehow. Pete loves Imnet because he can meet girls on Tinder and awkwardly stare at them across the table. Is this true, Peter? Can you confirm, please? So our second safety car of the race, only 8 laps in. Who is going to pit at these front runners? It looks like the lot of them will. Can't see anyone not pitting at this stage. Jensen picks up a 5-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane. What a silly sausage. Hopefully no one else does. No reason to speed into it, lads. Yeah, well done, well done. Nice, True Copper, don't do anything stupid. I know you love doing stupid things. Oh, he stays out. True Copper's going to stay out. He's not going to take the lead of the race. He was that far back. But he should come out in third. I think he'll come out in third. Or True. Oh no, he gets beaten out. He gets beaten out by Sketchy. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. Skills stayed out. I apologise. So Skills is in the lead of this race. Deathlink has got a free pit stop on him, basically. Onto a set of softs. So Deathlink should be rapid. True Copper in 5th. A man who also decided not to pit. I am going to go for a piss whilst we wait for the safety car. Whilst I'm gone, just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, did I miss anything, guys? What, the safety car's already... Oh my god! Oh, timed it perfectly. Here we go on the restart. Oh, why is Kizo coming into the pit? Oh, he's lagging so much. Where the fuck's Kizo coming to the pit lane? It doesn't matter. Skills leads the restart on a very old set of medium tyres. Can he hold off the advance from Deathling for as long as possible? It was into... Oh, maybe it wasn't Kizo into the pit lane. It was an instant further back, actually. Freeman and Salt Bay. Oh, we're lagging all over the place, lads. I'm not too sure what happened further back there. But Deathlink, here we are. Through Sector 1, pretty much pushing Critical Skills through. And he's going to dive up the inside into the left-hander. And away goes Deathlink. I don't think Critical Skills has made the best call here. PT Taplin will be lining up Critical Skills next. And Sketchy Crib actually finds himself in a very, very respectable P4. Nice recovery from him. But shortly followed by Kizo. Critical Skills may get the move back down on Deathlink. Into the left hand at the end of the straight. Don't think he will. Doesn't have the grip. But may try again down the next straight. I think his straight line speed is superior. But he's just struggling for grip on the exit corners, as you can see. Prime example there. I've been pinged. Nothing. Sorry, ignore me. Anyway, Deathlink off into the distance he goes, making the most of those fresh softs. PT, can you get the move done on Critical Skills? It didn't look like it. In fact, Sketchy Crib is going to say, I don't know for you, PT. Don't want you to try eating me. And into P3 goes Sketchy Crib. Pete tries to fight it around the outside, but doesn't have enough grip. And Pete falls into P4. Everyone hoping for that PT podium, myself included. Now, Sketchy Crib going to get the move lined up on Critical Skills. Has a look down the inside, doesn't go for it. But look how much time him and the others are losing now to Deathlink, as Deathlink is just driving away with those fresh softs. Admittedly, Sketchy Crib will struggle to keep pace on those hard tyres, but will probably do a better job than Critical Skills on those very, very worn mediums. And Sketchy Crib eventually gets the move done. PT meanwhile slides back up the inside of Kizo for P4. No, Kizo gets a better exit, and Kizo will take back P4. Jensen still just behind this little train going on, and Jensen's actually going to go around the outside of PT Taplin. Loads of straight line speed from Jensen. He may even get 2 for 1 down the same straight, breaking into the corner through the left-hander. Don't think he's done enough though to keep the move, but it will still be one position for Jensen. Smoking Cheese meanwhile up in 7th. Nice recovery from him after a disastrous collision with Kizo. Now, can Skills continue to hold this group of cars back? Sketchy Crib finds himself in a great position. He can probably go to the end on the set of hards. Meanwhile, Deathlink needs another safety car to make his strategy work. Now, at what point does Skills pit off of these mediums? They are struggling very much. I think he made the wrong call by staying out. He chose track position, but he gained one position and he just found the man he was fighting with, the next car behind him. Kizo slides up the inside of Critical Skills to take the podium position off of him. Next up will be Jensen. PT, a man who was in 3rd, I believe, on the restart, has fallen down to 6th. So not the best restart from him, and he's got a very, very hungry Smoking Cheese licking his chops right behind him, waiting to pounce. But can Pete turn defence into attack here as Jensen gets a very messed up line? He's going to have DRS on Jensen. Jensen will also have DRS. Jensen is flashing out of ERS. Is Jensen. Pete cuts to the inside. Can he try outbrake Jensen into the left? Jensen just outbrakes him by a touch, but Pete has the inside line. Runs Jensen out of road. Gets the move done. And Cheese further back. Just watching this all unfold. And not much he can do as of yet. Catches the sausage curve a bit too much there, which unbalances his rear end. But he gets away with it. And now Pete will try to get the move done on Critical Skills. He's going to have DRS. Skills will not. Which way will he go? He goes to the left. Skills, not too much he can do. Can he keep behind Jensen though? Breaking into the penultimate corner. Jensen, back now, I thought he was going to send it from about 4 miles away. Would not have put it past him. Sketchy Criblo, right next to Kizo. Kizo gets the move done on those soft tyres, making them work. I don't think Sketchy Crib will be too worried about losing position to Kizo. He knows that these two ahead of him need a safety car for their strategy to work. Jensen now gets past critical skills. Skills is dropping like a stone on these softs, on these mediums, sorry. They're just not working for him. Cheese now follows Jensen through. Up into P6 goes Smoking Cheese. DK will be the next man. Having a look at critical skills. Sketchy Crib just about keep in touch with Kizo. PT Taplin up into P4. Another man who could find himself in theoretical P2 if we do not see another safety car this race. And what a result that would be for PT. I would love nothing more to see PT step up on the podium with a big bucket of chicken and just munch into it, because he deserves it. DK taking P7 from critical skills, and I think Taylor might be the next to follow through. Can Taylor get the move done on critical skills? He can. Gets the move done into the chicane, and Skills, a man who led the restart on lap 12, I want to say, already finds himself all the way down in 9th. But I think Skills is staying patient. I think he wants to try and wait it out and maybe pick for the softs. If it's not that, then I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what Skills has got in store for us, but he's definitely struggling, that's for sure. Jensen right behind PT, putting a lot of pressure on our favourite driver of the entire grid. True Copper, meanwhile, down in 12th. He is terrible at this game. Jensen going to go round the outside of PT. Breaks late, but PT holds the inside line and will keep that move fairly comfortably. I fancy some mint. Hey, guys, I've got some mint. Next to me. Here we go. I've got some mint. So Kizo has eventually managed to break the 1 second window to Sketchy Crib. So no more DRS for Sketchy Crib. And can Pete start to eat into that 2.7 gap? Does he have that kind of pace in him? Makes a bit of a mistake on the exit of that corner actually, and Jensen might just pounce. Help with DRS, already side by side before DRS even activates, and now he should fly by PT. I tell you what, Smoking Cheese may want a bit of this action as well. Let's have a look at how close he gets. 2 tenths, 1 tenth, cuts the outside, round the outside he goes. Oh, they broke very late. Pete, I think, almost touched Jensen, but didn't quite hit him. Smoking Cheese gets the move done, round the long right. And up into P5 goes Cheese. Jensen making a bit of a mess of that chicane, but he gets away with it. Cheese again riding the sausage curb a bit too much. Virtual safety car's out. I think Skills has got a pit. He's got a pit surely. Do the top two get off these softs at this point? Deathlink's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He does. That VSC is a blessing in disguise for him, and he decides enough is enough. He's probably going to box for another set of mediums. Sketchy Crib obviously not boxing. Jensen doesn't box. Cheese doesn't box. PT coming off these hard tyres already. Did you get damage maybe? Skills obviously coming off those mediums. Good call by him. Red Brazil spinning into the pit lane for fuck's sake. Framing will box as well. Red Brazil retires from the session unfortunately. And Skills is out the set of softs. Very, very aggressive. So is Pete. Deathlink went not as aggressive and has come out on a set of mediums. Kizo has tried. Oh, that has ruined his race. Oh, I don't believe it. Speeding under the safety car. Drive through penalty. I think someone else got one as well. They did. Chetty as well. That is not a surprise actually. As we cut back to the onboard of Jensen. Having a look around the outside of Smoking Cheese. Both on equally aged tyres. And I think he does get the move done very, very comfortably. DK is now in this equation. A man who was much further down the pack until recently is now arrived and he is in 5th. Albeit he's going to have Deathlink, Skills and PT Taplin all hunting them down. But Skills and PT actually fighting away. But Skills gets the move done on PT. Did Pete change his wing maybe? I think Pete may have got front wing damage, which is why we saw him pit. I'm not 100% on that one though. So these three are the ones to watch. They're going to be fighting their way back through the field. Kizo is going to serve his drive through now, probably for the best, just in case he sees another safety car. You don't want to have another safety car come out and you start and serve to drive through. So he takes a chance. He's going to pit now. He's going to serve that drive through. And he's going to rejoin in ahead of Skills and Pete. but behind Deathlink. And he has not got fresh tyres like Pete and Skills. So a real shame for Kizo. He is, what is he, about 7 seconds ahead of Pete. Let's see how much that gap comes down with those fresh tyres that Pete and Skills are using. So Sketchy Crib now leads this race, being chased down by Jensen, by Cheese, DK and Taylor. Cheese and Jensen they will have to pit again. I don't think those tyres can go the 20 laps they are demanding from them. And, you know, DK will probably be able to go to the end. Taylor, I'm not too sure about. They probably could go to the end, but they're going to be absolutely fucked by the end of it. And definitely because they're already only 3.7 seconds behind. Skills and Pete, by the way, still trading places. And they're now 6.4 seconds behind Kizo. So despite fighting away this lap, they've still gained time on Kizo. I think they just need to get their heads down, stop the fighting, and just work together here. If they want to get a respectable position out of this race, they need to stop the fighting. But that's like asking two young siblings to pack it in for 10 minutes. They just can't do it. These two hate each other. They absolutely despise one another. They want to rip each other's throats out. In fact, Pete might just smash Skills into the wall right here, right now. No, he doesn't do it. Skills, who is probably struggling a lot with his mental health, the stress of having Pete behind him, knowing that each corner could be his last corner of his racing career. He could absolutely termise him into the barrier, and we may never hear from Critical Skills ever again. Pete and Skills still going side by side. Pete takes 8th from Skills though, and 6.1 is now the gap to Kizo. How is Sketchy Crib doing up ahead? 5-second lead. He is fairly comfortable. Who does he really need to worry about? He only needs to worry about Deathlink. But Deathlink is only 9 seconds behind in 11 laps. Can Deathlink catch that kind of gap? Yellow flag in sector 3. Sorbet is out. Safety car is out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What do we do now? What tyres does everyone have left available? Obviously, I think at this point you want to strap on a set of softs. Do people have a set of softs that are of reasonable wear? I have not had the chat up. I'm not in the race, Oh, that's why you're doing so well, mate. You're not in the race and you're in the points. Oh, imagine the AI being better than you on like 41 difficulty. That is embarrassing. So into the pit lane comes everyone other than Deathlink. Deathlink gonna stay out on not a worn set of mediums, but not a fresh set either. And Sketchy Crib, I think, is going to rejoin in P2 on a fresh set of softs. I think he has done enough. I think it's a Sketchy Crib's race to lose now. Smoky Cheese and P3 on softs. Deathlink 4th. Jensen 5th after serving his 5-second time penalty. Taylor in 6th. PT in 7th. Kizo in 8th. Not sure how he's managed to drop that far back, to be honest. Skills all the way down in 10th. True Copper, tell your AI to pit, mate. Yeah, this is anyone's race, really. Choose a man who we thought was out of it, finds himself in P3 with fresh tyres on. Deathlink, I think, is going to get very similar treatment to Critical Skills. Although Skills is on 8-lap-old mediums, those 3-lap-old mediums are going to be nothing in comparison to these softs. I tell you what, these softs will probably be absolutely fine to run to the end. I don't think they'll even experience much of a drop-off. By the time we get going again, 10 laps on the softs, I think it's more than doable. Obviously, we saw 10 laps in the sprint and people were completely fine with that. Do we have a lapped car? No, we don't. Oh, we had a lapped car in the mix. By the way, True Copper in 8th, despite being in the AI all race. I don't think True Copper's ever been as high as 8th in any kind of league race. So congrats to True Copper's AI. If only True Copper had your kind of ability. Kizo, you're not allowed to overtake the AI runners, mate. Unfortunately. We have an Ali A intro there, and I feel like that was Pete. It was Pete. Well done, Pete. I hope you're proud of yourself, mate. So I assume... Oh, will it come in the end of this lap? Chetty might not catch up in time. Didn't get me. So hopefully safety car comes in this lap.
A massive non-C child molesting spasmoid.
Yeah. Chetty is really taking his fucking time. How do these guys not have 100% ERS? I think safety car's going to be out for another lap, lads. Well, actually, no. Yeah, it's going to be in at the end of this lap. Jensen is going to be on the restart with only 50% ERS. So Kizo's only got 80. And Chetty's only got 40. How the fuck have you not got 100%? So Deathlink gonna lead the restart. Lap 21 when he crosses the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 laps remaining of this race. What can Deathlink do on these 4-lap old mediums in comparison to the likes of Sketchy Crib, Smoking Cheese, and DK? Can Sketchy Crib do the unthinkable and win this race despite the horrible sprint he had? Away we go. And not too bad of a restart from Sketchy Crib. DK was more than aware of what was going on, and he was right on the back of Smoking Cheese. Taylor and Jensen going side by side. Oh, Jensen and Taylor touch. Off goes Jensen, and he's going into the wall. I don't know if he has damage. I think he's got away with no damage. Hits the wall again for good measure. Yellow flag in sector 1. But he's got going again. No safety car. Good to see. So PT up into 6th as a result of that collision. Kizo though fighting for P6. And I think he's going to get better traction out of that corner. And I think as a result he might get up into P6. Oh my god, they touch! Oh, that was quite a big hit from one another. Sketchy Crib though is going to take the lead of the race from Deathlink. But Deathlink has a nice healthy gap to Smoking Cheese at least for now. DK still all over the back of Smoking Cheese. And DK, we don't see race often, but when he does, he brings out all the stops. What a wonderful driver this young man is. And Pete has picked up a 3-second time penalty. How on earth has he done that? The only man on the grid to pick up a 3-second time penalty. That is going to haunt him tonight. That's going to be a real struggle for him to combat that 3-second penalty. The only man on the field. And Skills flies past him. Pete is going to have none of it. He might even send it down the inside. Go on, Pete, send it on him. Pete does send it on him. But I think Skills is probably just going to hit him with the switchback of absolute dreams. He does. Off you go, Skillsy. See you later, PT. Get in the bin. You can't eat that, son. And into P7 goes Skillsy Willsy. Sketchy Crib already built a 1.4 second gap to Deathlink. This race, bar no safety cars, will be his to lose. Smoking Cheese though has caught up with Deathlink. He will be fighting for P2, and can he make a late charge at Sketchy Crib and get a classic Sketchy Crib and Smoking Cheese battle? DK has fallen off the back of Cheese a fair amount. Taylor, a man who we haven't spoken about too much today, finds himself in 5th and could be about to move into 4th. No DRS this lap, but we will get it next lap. Kizo also just behind these two. Hey, not too sure what's happened to his pace. He's got absolutely none. His wing looks intact. I think he's just shit, maybe. 3 wide up ahead, actually. DK in a sandwich between Taylor and Kizo, but they managed to keep it clean. Well done to the trio of them. And Kizo takes P4, Taylor 5th, and DK in 6th. So I think Kizo gains 2 positions and DK loses 2 there. Taylor, meanwhile, doesn't gain or lose anything. Skills actually, right on the back of DK, gonna fly past him. So much more straight line speed, going already 10 miles per hour quicker. And I don't think he was using that much more battery compared to DK. Skills almost got onto the back of Taylor there. And oh, he's been touched! He's been hit from the back from DK. DK, I think, just misjudged his braking zone there. DRS has been enabled. Smoky Cheese has got past Deathlink, by the way. So can Smoky Cheese now start to charge down that 1.7 gap? Has he got that kind of pace in him? Or will we see another Sketchy Crib win? Kizo up ahead in 4th, flashing, and Taylor will have one eye on that, knowing that he could possibly get him down the straight. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Need I say it, guys? Need I say it?
Pete's bottled it again.
Exactly. Pete has bottled it yet again. We saw a mini bottle a few laps ago as he picked up a 3-second time penalty. And he's done it again. He has done it again. It's crashed out. It's unforgivable at this point, it really is. So, what do the front runners all do? Deathlink, you know, has got to pit off those off those mediums, sorry. Is everyone going to pit for a fresh set of softs? Sketchy Crib, who, if he pits now, will not get held by any kind of traffic if everyone else comes into the lane. That 3-second gap coming in handy, although he may lose that 3-second gap after slowing down for safety car. Yeah, he has. He has, actually. And Cheese is right on his gearbox, actually. Oh, but then again, he's got a 3-second gap to Deathlink. I assume, yeah, Deathlink pits. The only man not pitting is going to be Kizo. Kizo stays out. Anyone else staying out? I doubt it very much. Sketchy Crib into the lane, fresh set of softs onto his car, and away he goes. He will be in 2nd place, but will feel like he can easily take the lead from Kizo once we get the safety car restart underway. And, very importantly, he's actually going to clear True Copper. Smoking Cheese did not, though. So it's going to give Sketchy Crib a bit of breathing space on the safety car restart. True Copper's AI genuinely drives so much better than True Copper himself. It's not even close. Pete claims he's given up. What a shame. Please don't give up, Petey. Not too much really going on at the moment, guys. A 3rd safety car of the race. Is it 3rd or 4th? I think it's 3rd. Not sure. So many safety cars in these DRL lobbies. Maybe we should put safety car to decreased. I don't know. Just an idea. Because this keeps happening. Every race is free for safety cars. It's a bit fucking boring. Really, do you want to play Apex after this? Let me know if you're going to be getting Ultimate Edition of EAFC. We'll see. Ultimate Edition comes out on Friday. Yeah, just let me know, because I would like to know. I'll link my EA account to that. Yeah, surely I can. I'm the worst human being ever. I think safety car's coming in this lap, by the way, guys. Yeah, it's thank fucking God. Before I get cancelled. Better trim than you, Tom. Okay. This guy literally walks around with an NPC trim. Oh. There you go, it's working. Alright, safety car restart will be led by Kizo. We're going to have 4 racing laps. No more safety cars left, guys. Kizo leading the way. Sketchy Crib in P2 and True Copper on a very worn set of hards. What can these top 3 and the rest of the field cook up for us in these final laps? Away goes Kizo. I tell you what, Sketchy Crib has done a great job of staying with him. True Copper is, yeah, it went about as well as you'd expect it to. Can Sketchy Crib make the most of this? Clear Kizo before Smoking Cheese arrives on scene. Oh, it's yellow flag! What's going on? Someone spun! Smoking Cheese has spun! No! No, what a shame! Didn't see what happened. Maybe a bit of confusion going on with True Copper and his ghost. Real shame. And now Deathlink is really struggling. Not too sure why. Maybe what the fuck is going? Maybe Deathlink has damage, you know. I think I can see his front right end plate missing, actually. If I'm looking at that, yeah, his front right end plate is missing. So Cheese and Deathlink, I think, came together on that safety car restart, and that is a real shame for the pair of them. Cheese, who had driven so well today, looks like he will not be getting a podium finish, but we'll see what he can cook up in store for us. Sketchy Crib, if he can clear Kizo fast enough, I mean, Kizo might even be looking for the race win at this point. DK in P3, a great return from him, but he's got a very, very hungry Critical Skills all over his gearbox. And speaking of hungry gearboxes, here goes Critical Skills round the outside into the penultimate corner. Can you get the move done? DK's going to try hold it. Oh my God, what the fuck was that from Deathlink? That was fucking abysmal. I just saw it coming as well. He just outbroke himself by about 400 metres. Jesus Christ, Deathlink. We won't go too harsh on him because we know he didn't mean it, but fuck me. That was absolutely abysmal. Back to Sketchy Crib and Kizo at the front meanwhile. Kizo still doing a good job of keeping Sketchy Crib behind. But for how long? He's Sketchy Crib just going to remain patient and just wait for the DRS. Because I think once he gets the DRS, Kizo will stand absolutely no chance. But we'll have to wait and see. Kizo looks like he is struggling quite a lot on those tyres. Deathlink off the road. Not sure what happened there, but he's down to 9th. Missing a right end plate. And now he's down to 11th place. Such a shame to see from him. True Copper is driving like True Copper would. Deathlink actually has no front wing at all. Such a shame for the end of Deathlink's Miami race. He has driven so well today. And what a scrap he had with PT and Smoking Cheese in the sprint. But he will still be coming away with a point. Sketchy Crib trying to get as good a run as he can through the chicane, through the left, to try set up this move on Kizo, but he just can't quite get the traction down. So I think he's going to have to remain patient whilst he has no DRS. Kizo trying to break the toe. Here comes Sketchy Crib, so much more straight line speed. 10 miles per hour more. He doesn't even have DRS. Going to move to the outside into the penultimate corner. Critical Skills and DK scrapping away. Skills finally gets the move done, and I think DK is going to be too far back to try send it down the inside this time. He is. Skills completes the move, and DRS has now been enabled. Are we now going to see Sketchy Crib take the lead of this race with the help of DRS. He's not going to wait for DRS. He sends it down into turn 1. Kizo allows it to happen. That sketchy crib moved maybe a bit too early. So it's going to be a bit of a scrap for P1 between Sketchy Crib and Kizo, but Critical Skills and DK going to be fighting it out for P3, the final place on the podium. 6/10 is the gap to Critical Skills. DK struggling to keep pace with him. Kizo doing a really good job, by the way, of just keeping within Sketchy Crib's DRS despite having so much less grip than Sketchy Crib. He's done a great job, and now he's got DRS. DRS open. Will he complete the move? Taylor, I think. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh no. What has happened there? Taylor into the wall. Down to 11th he goes. Kizo couldn't get the move done on Sketchy Crib. So, through the penultimate lap, and Taylor retires from the session, by the way. So we're only going to finish with 10 runners today. Maybe less. Depends what happens on this final lap and a half. Sketchy Crib out of a very slow moving corner. Foot flat to the floor. Kizo's going to have DRS behind him. Is he going to have enough in his tank to try and get a move done on Sketchy Crib this lap, or maybe next lap? Or is this going to be another Sketchy Crib win? Kizo going to send it from a mile back on Sketchy Crib. Sketchy Crib allows the room. Complete loss of the rear end from Kizo, and he won't get the move done there, but he has managed to hold it together quite nicely. 5.5 is now the gap. Yellow flag in sector 2. That's the car of Taylor, which has retired. Final lap of the race. Skills still in P3. Hunting down is DK. Jensen in 5th. Freeman 6th. Chetty 7th. Cheese in 8th. Definitely in 9th. And True Copper in 10th. But what is going to happen with these podium places? We know who's finishing in the top 2. We just don't know what order it's going to be. Kizo trying to do the best he can to stay with Sketchy Crib. DK is right on the gearbox of Critical Skills. What can DK cook up on this final lap? Can he steal the final podium place away from the Critical Skills? Here goes Kizo. DRS open. But a cheeky sneak peek for you. Sketchy Crib has so much ERS. I don't think Kizo's going to have enough in him to get Sketchy Crib on this final straight. And I think Sketchy Crib will win yet another race. But DK is still behind Critical Skills. 2.5 tenths. It's going to matter so much through this chicane. And at the left-hander, how good of a run can you get? Can DK snag this podium away from our pole sitter? At the left-hander we come. DRS will be open. It's a 5.5 tenth gap. DRS is about to open for DK. His Skills going to try break the toe. Yellow flag in sector 2. Definitely retires from the session. Going to lose out on a couple of points that he was going to earn. Here goes DK down the inside. Is he too far back? He is. Touches the back of Critical Skills. Sketchy Crib across the line. Wins the race. Kizo in P2. Critical Skills in P3. DK couldn't do enough. His finishes 4th. Jensen in 5th. Freeman 6th. Not Jensen. Cheese in 7th. Chetty in 8th. And I think True Copper's car finished 9th. Obviously no points for True Copper because he was an AI all race long. Definitely may get some points because he did complete enough of the race. So I think he'll get 2 points after he should be classified ahead of True Copper's car. But what a race. Great driving from a lot of people on the grid today. And Sketchy Crib will be our race winner around Miami. A pretty horrible sprint race, it must be said. But he recovered so nicely. As we see him pick up his trophy, he points to his chest and says, yes, that is where my left nipple is. If you want to suck it, come suck it. And look at those, what are they called? Race suits. They are disgusting. Sketchy Crib joined on the podium by his boyfriend, Critical Skills. Kizo's also there. And then some random man has also made his way onto the podium. So looking at the weekend, Sketchy Crib still takes home the most points despite a pretty terrible sprint race from him. 28 points from the weekend. Critical Skills takes 23. And Kizo takes 3rd with 21 points. In terms of driver of the day, I think it is a tough one. Okay, special mention to DK. But for me, it's between Sketchy Crib and Kizo. Kizo started at the back of the grid with a sprint, recovered all the way to 6th, and then went on to finish 2nd in the race. You know, last week we gave it to the race winner of Kizo, and we're going to do the same again this week. We're going to give it to the race winner, Sketchy Crib. Although he started 5th in the sprint, he had a collision in Sector 1, which put him pretty much to the back of the field. He even had to pit, and I think he did a really good job. So, yeah, Sketchy Crib, driver of the day. Congratulations to Sketchy Crib on his driver of the day and on his race win. As we will try and get a quick podium interview with our drivers. Oh, where does that come up? Why did that? Oh, fuck off. Oh, wait, am I pressing the wrong thing? Pressing the wrong thing. I'm a little syndrome. You're at the party. Skills never appears online. Can someone else invite Weezo, please? No, not. Invite the party. Key 30x98. What the fuck have I just done? Am I? Oh wait, I'm fucking retarded. Oh mate, I'm just bugging over here. Can someone get Kizo into the party? I'm so confused. K33. There we go. Right, Skills, sort your mic out, you dog shit camp. But then do it quickly because you are the first person being interviewed. Are you ready, Skillsy? Skillsy?
Yeah.
P3 today, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to say now, I think you made the wrong strategy call at one point, but you recovered nicely. What was that race like for you?
Sprint, quality. Before the safety car, quality. And then, to be honest, I don't think I made the wrong strategy call. It's just I got terrorised pretty early after that safety car, got wing damage, and that's why I was falling off a lot.
Okay.
Which is a shame. But then onto the softs again, it was just a recovery, and somehow I managed up to P3. I don't really know how, but I did it.
I mean, we saw a bit of deja vu from yourself calling out in the chat around Miami, and we've seen a certain someone do that in the past. You know, was that a callback to your boyfriend, Sketchy Crib?
I've always got to honour him at his track, you know. Sexual boyfriend.
Okay, right.
So we have lots of good bum sex.
Okay, right. So thanks for talking to us, Critical Skills. Congratulations on your P3 finish and congratulations on your sprint race win. Very well taken, and I don't want to hear any more words out of your mouth for the rest of this podium interview unless directly spoken to. Kizo.
In the box.
Yo.
P2, mate.
Yeah.
Nearly a win against all odds, being on those very, very worn tyres compared to the others. Did you think you could still win that?
Yeah. I don't know. After like that one turn one of the sprint, everyone was out. Sun was just everything kept going wrong. But that last safety car, I just thought track position maybe probably the better idea for me considering the place that I was in for the whole race. Yeah, took track position. I knew he probably Sketchy would get me because of the straight line speed everybody else had over me. I had most of the other people that were running high downforce, but yeah, I'll take P2 after everything that went on.
I think it was a good drive from you. Have you got any comment on the collision you had with Smoking Cheese through the final corner?
It didn't leave me any room. I was either on the curb, but then I couldn't go any more to the left. He just kept coming over, and then he went over the front wing.
So basically, what you're saying is Smoking Cheese is a dirty driver.
I'm not saying that at all because he's a very good mate, but in this instance, he is a knob.
Okay, well, mate, it's fine if you think that Cheese doesn't deserve to be driving on the field anymore.
No, he does. He's got a talent when he's not on cloud 9 or 10.
So yeah, that's never then basically.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Cheese has told you to fuck off, by the way.
I think he's telling you that, mate.
Nah, he's not. But yeah, Keezo, great drive from you today, mate. And hopefully we'll be speaking to you again next week on the podium because it's become a regular occurrence.
Well, yeah, now that I've learned not to crash.
I mean, this is your fifth podium, I believe, of the season. No, not in a row, mate. You fucking hell.
Oh.
You're fucking shit. You're not that good.
Nah, I won the last two before this.
How's he gone from you're doing well to no, you're fucking shit?
Oh god.
I
Right.
have had more DNFs and finishes, but you're only as good as your last race, mate.
So you are second best. Good to see.
Yes.
Okay, that's very cute, mate. Very sweet. And
Just fucking move on, man. Come on.
and we'll move to our race winner, the sketchiest of cribbiest. Congratulations, mate.
Cheers, mate.
So another race win to add to your belt. Only your fourth of the season, admittedly, but another
I'm
podium.
like a second this year.
Yeah, but he ain't finished lower than like 4th.
Yeah, he hasn't finished outside the top 4 other than one sprint race, actually.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to go outside more.
Which was today.
Mate, I'm just that
Oh,
guy.
that was the second
Nothing
time.
I can do.
Oh, well.
Can you just talk us through what happened in the first sector, really, on the sprint race?
Yeah, basically, I went to the inside at turn 1 and there was like 6 people. I think Tony really overshot it, and I was trying to make sure that he didn't hit me as well because he completely cut turn 1. So I was like really slow through the first like 2 or 3 corners, and then Hickman got swiped by someone, and he basically just broke on the fastish left-hander, and I just hit into the back of him because I didn't think he was going to be as slow as he was.
And it kind of ruined your whole sprint, didn't it, mate?
Indeed, mate.
But it was a good recovery.
Saying that, to be fair, I got 7th out of it, which I weren't expecting that. I thought I'd be probably like 11th,
To finish, was it 6th in the end?
7th.
Oh, 7th, you shit.
6th.
McJamie B streams are clear of
Hang
this
on.
ass interview.
Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck was that? Was that Skills? Was that you?
No, why would I do that?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, so... yeah, that's all we have time for, lads. Obviously, I think that was... Shut the fuck up, you cunt. I'm going to say, that's a contender for race of the season.
It's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Austria was better.
I don't really remember Austria.
Because of all the safety cars, but driving at Austria was...
Tom, you've got to make your mind up, by the way. You're always complaining about either the safety car or the fact that no
Yeah.
one's near each other. You can't have it both.
What do you mean?
Well, it changed in like 20 seconds. I'm scared she's going to win by 10 and say, oh, fucking safety cars brought everybody closer.
Yeah, but they have to... Yeah, but think, we have 29 laps.
Stop stuttering.
Right, you're going to make fun of my stutter. That's really out of order. I get really self-conscious about
Think
that.
of races where everyone's separated by like 5 seconds. You're always going, oh, this is so fucking boring, nothing's happening.
like that.
Yeah, that's fine. But the problem
Yeah,
is... Play the fucking LEA intro. Can't hear anything. The problem is, half the time, we get 4 safety cars a race.
Yeah.
Take it up with the people who fucking die then.
I'm trying to.
Sort Pete out.
Right,
Yeah, especially
anyway.
him.
Qatar next race. Everyone looking forward to it. Say yes.
Yeah.
Shut up, Skills.
Meh.
Blue's dead.
Okay, thanks for that.
Whoa.
Any final thoughts from anyone?
He's a knob.
Pete's
I agree.
massive bottle job.
I agree.
He bowled it.
I agree. So,
Pete's
thank,
voice down.
thank you for watching tonight, guys. We will see you next week for... I was just looking at Qatar.
Guitar.
No human rights there. And, yeah. Good night, guys.
No one's safe.
No one is safe from Jihadi Jensen. And R.I.P. Brad Lowry.